So we come from two, I guess you can call it prestige universities when it comes to especially football.
Yeah.
University of Miami, man, when you speak of the U, you talk about the ball players.
Right.
You talk about the guys that carried over from what we did in college or the collegiate level to the pros. Name some of the guys, whether you played with or before you, that set the tone at a high level at Penn State.
I'm gonna start with one that I know very well. You know, he's making a name for himself, and that's MICAH Parsons. Man, like.
So I ask you this question before you go on.
Yeah.
Was he what we see now then?
I'm telling you, you know how like you play with certain guys and you see certain stuff at practice that people don't get to see on game day, where they're just doing freakish things. Like.
So he was that boy like
he
that?
was crazy.
Wow.
From the start though.
Wow.
Freshman year, he was crazy. So I'm gonna go the year before I got there. A guy that I knew real well, played against him in high school, Saquon Barkley.
Ooh.
Tough.
Yeah,
man.
he's a beast.
He's a beast. Like,
they talk about his styles all the time.
Crazy.
Man.
Crazy.
Got some tree trunks down there, don't he?
Man, I remember I got to Penn State in 2018. In our weight room, we have like records. And then you look at the overall history, and he's top 3 in every category.
Wow.
Linemen, receivers, like he's up there with everybody. So just like, I feel like that really tells the caliber of player he really was. A guy who really laid the blueprint for me, KJ Hamler.
KJ Hamler, we just spoke about him.
Man, he was electric. Like when you talk about college football and electric guys who could take it the distance every time they touch it, that was him. You know what I'm saying? Like.
It's crazy because we all play with guys that you can say, okay, they made it to the next level.
Right.
But that don't necessarily mean that these guys was just so dominant.
Exactly.
Like meaning like they could just do no wrong.
Yeah.
Off the rip, came in with me, my class, Ed Reed.
Okay, yeah.
Ed Reed. He's a professional Hall of Famer. Cause you know he's a Hurricane Hall of Famer. Before that year, the year before me, EDGERRIN James.
Okay, yeah.
Man, it's crazy. I can tell endless stories about EJ. EJ was not starting when I got there, but he was a true sophomore. And I remember my first game ever dressing, we played Baylor. First game of the season, the student body killing me. They just getting on me. And EJ, he got his helmet, but he ain't playing. He like, Tanner, so come here. He told me to come by him, and he like, man, when I get in the game, they gonna feel me. And I'm sitting there listening to him, but he was giving me so much good game throughout the whole training camp that I couldn't do nothing but take in everything he was telling me because I saw him play the year before as a freshman.
Right.
So I know he can play. He like, bro, when I get in, it's gonna be a wrap. And lo and behold, this dude in front of him got hurt. The man got in there, 2 touchdowns, 100-something yards. That's when EDGERRIN James became to be known in the Big East.
Right.
I remember Mike Shanahan, when he coached here, he sat back there one day, I'm catching punts.
Yeah.
He said, man, did you play with Nate Webster? I say, Coach, you don't know me. This man went to we went to elementary school together.
For real?
I say, he was a grown man in elementary. I'm gonna say Shockey. Jeremy Shockey was just that dude. Like, he was that bad.
What made him so special?
One, he could run. He wasn't as big as he was when he got to the league. Like, if you saw him in the league, he looked like he gained a lot of weight. He was about this big.
For real. Right,
you know what I mean? Like, he came in with nothing but mouth.
Yep.
You almost said, hey, you from Miami, because the way you talk and shit, like, you deserve to be here. But I saw him hit the weight room hard that year, and when I saw him put the weight on, the confidence grew even more.
Right.
And he just he had no bad plays. When you come from good schools, that have backgrounds like we have, Penn State, you have to take pride in being one of those guys.
Exactly.
And saying, now I'm on this level, and I can really put myself in the same category with some of those guys who made it as well.
Yep.